I retired from the government with 29 years, and then in 25 years I started my own nonprofit. And the reason I did that is because at that time HIV was quite prevalent, and no one in Ogden was doing anything particular about it, and especially with people of color. And so that's when I got with a lady named Reverend Shirley Jones, and we started a nonprofit. And so that's what I started to do. And after that, I just been involved with all kinds of different organizations in Ogden. Every year it's a joke that I'm going to retire because I was supposed to be doing this 26 years. I've been working in Utah for 55 years. But there's such a need for it. Every day I go to work, I try to make sure that I make a difference in anybody coming to the office. And that's what I know, that if I don't get up and go, if I quit, I won't be able to do that because there's such a need. There's a gap. There's a group of folks that fall through the crack, that they don't get the services. I mean, there's a rule for the food pantries that if you don't have Social Security card, a picture ID, your last work stub, you can't get anything from the food pantry. That group of folks is a lot of those who I serve because they kind of get lost in the gap. They can't get food, and they're hungry. And I don't want to see anyone hungry. I mean, in the United States, we shouldn't have hungry people. So I get up every day because there's a need. And I know, I don't feel like it, I know I make a difference in so many folks' lives. And so I know that I have had a lot to do with building relationships in Ogden between different types of people or races of people in the community. That's what is at the forefront of my mind, to make sure that no matter what I do, being inclusive, because I know what it means to be left out. And so I try to make that my goal, is to make sure everything we do, I tell the staff that work, you have to make sure that we are inclusive. We're not just a black organization, African American. I got Hispanics, we just not Spanish. We are inclusive for everyone because we can't leave anyone out. Nobody should be left behind.